I'm back on YouTube with the silliest old video idea that I could probably think of. I just watched through the Mario movie trailer again recently. If you've been hanging out in like my Twitch streams and stuff, anytime there's been like an update on this movie, I've been checking it out, and you would know that I am not looking forward to it, even though I'm a huge Mario fan, because it just seems very silly. Illumination just makes very like goofy movies, and well, there's a lot of reasons. Big one is I fucking hate Chris Pratt, and he's voicing Mario, which sucks. All the clips I've seen so far, he's like doing a really bad job. Doesn't sound like Mario. The voice actor for Mario, Charles, he's around. He could have done it. People are like, oh, I couldn't listen to that for 2 hours. Have you ever played a Mario game? Because you listen to his voice a lot longer than 2 hours in that, and it's fine. But yeah, we already knew that for a while that was going to be voiced by Chris Pratt. I don't like Chris Pratt. I'm not even like a movie watcher, to be honest with you, so maybe I shouldn't have so much of a say. But he's like annoying. He's kind of weirds me out. I feel like there's like a lot of reasons to not like him. I looked it up once, like, why does everyone hate Chris Pratt? And then I was reading all the reasons. I was like, you know what? I hate him too. But I digress. Yeah, he's just he's not doing a good job with the Mario movie. It sounds like Chris Pratt. Doesn't sound like him doing a Mario voice or anything. One of the voice actors people have been like kind of looking to, like, oh, at least there's this one, is Jack Black. Let me make sure I got my information right here. Yes, so I remember expressing like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm going to have to listen to Chris Pratt. But at least Jack Black's going to be Bowser, and I love that guy and all the funny stuff he does. But you really hate to see a celebrity you thought you liked doing something controversial. Apparently he supports Autism Speaks, which is an organization that is considered a hate group by many people with autism because, as it says here, because of how it views and frames autism in a negative way, which sucks. Unfortunate to find out. I wanted to bring it up here, but that's not specifically what I'm focusing on here today. I just don't really like the whole idea of getting these like known celebrities for all the voice acting for this thing, when like I feel like there's so many people who could have done it better. If I have no, like, I would be Mario. I have like no, I would prepare if like, I'm not saying I'd be a good fit, but if like for some reason they're like, you do it, I would, you know, I'd get myself ready, I'd prepare, I'd practice, I'd train for it, and I think I could do a great job compared to Chris Pratt anyway. But yeah, you look through the trailer, it seems pretty cool. There's like, especially like as far as the visuals go, it's like all these nice throwbacks to Mario World things, like the whole Mario universe with all these blocks and fire flowers and whatnot. Really great stuff. Like, I almost want to just watch the movie on mute now. Just soak in all the visuals. But even then, like, it's kind of a bunch of like old Mario themed stuff. Like, I want to see, like, we got like what are the residents of Delfino called? Piantas. I want to see some Piantas walking around. You guys ever play Super Mario Sunshine? They got the Piantas and the Nokis and all these little critters that are like just specific to that game, basically. Where's those dinosaurs on the first couple of levels of Super Mario World, huh? Maybe I'm asking a lot, but like, looks like they're keeping it very traditional Mario stuff. What's the guy from Super Mario Odyssey? Cappy? Can we get like some kind of reference to that in there? That would be amazing. Rosalina, maybe? We'll see. Maybe a little teaser in the middle of the credits. But yeah, lots of cool stuff going on in the trailer. All the stuff with Donkey Kong, and there's like a whole kind of Donkey Kong universe mixed in there. People are saying with complete confidence that like, oh, I see Cranky Kong, I see Funky Kong. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, looking at the things in the distance and the background in the trailer. The way it's written seems to be just like very classic, just like corny Illumination studio type stuff. A couple of stupid lines from some of the various Toads sounds like something out of the recent Forspoken clips that we've been seeing all over Twitter. Am I right?
Did I just do that?
Well, definitely with my assistance.
I did not just do that.
We did.
I just move shit with my mind.
How? Look at us. We're adorable.
God, the average Marvel Universe movie fan, whatever it is, must be thrilled to hear little jokes like that. And God, I feel like every time this movie's mentioned, someone has to bring up how the French version, for some reason, seems like it's gonna be so much better because whoever's voicing Mario is actually being like, wahoo, with like some energy, you know, something like that. Yeah, I'd do that if I can find that somewhere and watch it. I'm gonna try to not just like go to the theater for it. Like, I'm just gonna hate watch it anyway, so like if I can just like find it somewhere, then all the better. What else? There's like they show like kind of like they're riding little go-karts on a rainbow at the end of the recent trailer, like, oh, Rainbow Road, let's go. Yeah, honestly, the whole concept is like pretty cool. I really like how like kind of immersive the whole world seems, and they got this, they're calling it an isekai or whatever, because like Mario's getting plucked out of like the real world or something to go to the Mushroom Kingdom. Here's how this movie is gonna go down, okay? If you don't want spoilers for the movie, maybe you don't want to watch, because I bet I'm gonna be absolutely right. It's gonna be like Mario and Luigi live in Brooklyn, and it's like, you know, real Brooklyn, but not like live action. We're not gonna see like Chris Pratt walking around in a Mario outfit or anything. But Mario and Luigi live in Brooklyn. They've done all these different odd jobs, construction, plumbing, stuff like that, like references to like all the little games they used to throw Mario in, maybe a reference to how he used to referee tennis or something. Okay, and here's my thought. Jumpman is going to be canonical in this thing. Like the guy from the game Donkey Kong or whatever. The original Mario, he's either going to be like some kind of like celebrity or like a fictional character in like the Mario in Brooklyn universe. And Mario's going to like see posters of Jumpman or something and be like, I want to be like that guy someday. Someday I'll rescue a princess or something. You know, maybe they'll be like Jumpman is like a movie or a TV show or a real person or something. I don't know. You know, he's gonna be doing some construction job and it sucks. He's gonna be like, you know, someday I'm gonna be something like Jumpman. And then I'm telling you how this movie's gonna go. And then one way or another, there's a warp pipe that pops up. And he goes into it, and it transports him to the Mushroom Kingdom. Boom. And then, like, Luigi's gonna go looking for him and, like, end up in a different place. You know, like you saw in the trailer, like, Bowser has Luigi hostage or something. Like, he's gonna end up in a different spot looking for Mario. And, you know, they're gonna be trying to regroup or whatever, and there was this whole thing about like Mario's no good at like the way the platforming works in the Mushroom Kingdom because he's new to it, and like everyone, it just comes so naturally to people hopping on these blocks and stuff, and he has to get used to it. It's like a becoming Mario story, which is kind of lame in my opinion. Like, I'm not trying to see that. And you might be thinking like, well, if you complain so much, what would you want it to be? I don't really like the video games getting turned to movies and shows and stuff, really. The Sonic movies are pretty good. Detective Pikachu is actually great. I really like the way they kind of portrayed the Pokemon world in that movie. I watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners, that anime. That was like one season. That was amazing, actually. The Halo show was absolutely horrible. I watched the entire thing because I just like Halo so much that I was like just watching it every minute of it. Like, how could they do this? I haven't checked out the Last of Us thing or any of those other ones or whatever. But like in general, I just feel like a game doesn't really make that good of like a movie or whatever. I feel like I don't even like watch stuff. I like to just play games. So like obviously if you take the game out of it, then like what do I have left? I generally think. So I don't have anything that I would like do differently other than like just get like, you know, real voice actors for it. The concept seems decent. Like I said, like, yeah, I would like just to watch it just like with subtitles or something instead of like actually having to listen to these people be Mario characters. I know, wah, boo-hoo me. But what I'm really hoping for is some nice Mario video game that they might decide to pair with it. Not like the Mario movie, the game, or something like that. I hope they just have some kind of platforming Mario game ready to go for when this movie comes out, so you take your family to go see the Mario movie, and then you're like, you know what? Let's go pick up a Mario game. I feel like they would have to capitalize on that in that way, but also the way Nintendo goes, it's like they might choose to not, even though it's a great opportunity. They work in silly ways. But yeah, I mean, it could be worse, I guess. Like, it's just, I purposely have not been getting my hopes up for it at all at any point, even since it was announced before they even showed anything or said who's going to be in it or whatever. I have just not been getting my hopes up because it just doesn't seem like the type of thing that's going to work out for me personally. But gosh, I sure do love those Mario games. So looking forward to some kind of thing that results from this movie, a nice game that I can play. And of course, if you like gaming, you should definitely be subscribed to willodavis Games, my other YouTube channel. I got some stuff planned for that channel as well. And of course, you can come hang at twitch.tv/willodavis, where I'm live a couple times a week, usually playing a game at some point. But I would love to know your thoughts on the Mario movie. They're the trailers we've seen so far, some of the hype build up. When's it coming out? Some point this year, right? What do you think? What do you think of the voice acting choices? What do you think of the setting? Let me know down in the comments. And other than that, I'll see you next time. WiLLodavis out.